Hey y'all, welcome back to another Isaac video. Today I've got an Eve run for y'all. Started out really nice, got Guppy's Paw in the curse room. Great start for Eve because you want to basically stay at 1 heart whenever possible so you get that damage and speed up. Also got a health up pill right there. Really great start. So basically that health up pill is going to end up being 3 more spirit hearts later on. And I ended up getting Tiny Planet there in that first item room. I considered not taking it, but you can do some pretty wacky things with it, so I felt like, why not? Saw a Dreamcatcher right there, wanted to get it, so I sacrificed that golden heart to get a little bit more coins. Yeah, this run, I didn't yet know what I was going for. Got Binky there, nice tears up for me. But yeah, I didn't know if I was gonna go for Mother. I still need to do Hush, Boss Rush, Mega Satan, so there's a lot of different things I could have gone for. But yeah, if I was able to get Dreamcatcher there, I was gonna go for Mother, because that always helps, you know, knowing both the items in the item room and the alt path whenever you get Dreamcatcher. Got damage up, so I'm starting out with some real good stats already. High damage, high tiers, pretty decent range. Actually, I enjoy having Tiny Planet because you can get any enemies that are diagonal to you. So right now I'm looking for 1 more coin. I didn't notice that I could grab that bomb earlier, so I went ahead and did that. And didn't get the coin, so I decided not going to go the Mother route. I'm just going to go the traditional path and, you know, get an extra item room in the room, which is always nice. And I got Montezuma's Revenge. This is my first time ever using this item because I just finished Blue Baby a couple, like, 2 or 3 days ago, so I had never seen it before, and it ended up being really nice with Tiny Planet. It had a really good interaction there, giving you that circular kind of brimstone, and I love any of the poop and fart effects because I'm very childish humor, so anything that makes me laugh like that is great. Got another tears up here. I decided to go for angel rooms just because I do have Guppy's Paw, so even if I get health up later on, it doesn't really matter because I can just transform that into spirit hearts. Hope everyone's having a good day so far. My day's been very lazy. I've just been playing Isaac all day. I actually finished Eve today. So in this run, I almost get all the marks I needed. I got Boss Rush, Hush, Mega Satan, Delirium, the Lamb. So I almost finished her, but I finished her Mother run today. And I was really sad because I had actually done it the other day. And I really messed up that run. That was the one where I had gotten R key and D Infinity in the secret room. And yeah, I royally messed that one up. I ended up killing myself after using R key and didn't even get the Mother completion mark. So I was really mad at myself. Anyone knows how to finish that room without taking damage, please let me know because I can never do it. Got fast bombs here, which is a nice item. I don't really use bombs, honestly. I know I should, but I'm just not good at it, and I end up blowing myself up more than I should, obviously. Got another health up from that little beggar. Again, just obviously turning that into spirit hearts. I honestly like buying things from the shop when I have Curse of the Unknown. I know it's risky and I could get a useless item, but I'm like, but what if it's options or there's options? I definitely need that item. Absolutely melted. I think his name is Bumbino, maybe? Bumbino? I think that's it. Completely melted him. I really liked Montezuma's Revenge. Like I mentioned, this is my first time ever using the item, and I might not like it as much if I didn't have Tiny Planet, but since I do, it really does really well. More bomb items. Can't complain about that. Got another guppy item here, which is great. You know, we'll never complain about a guppy item. And at this point, I'm already at 2/3 of the transformation, so I'm really praying and hoping that I can get all the way. I don't end up getting it in this run, unfortunately, but I always love having guppy runs. They're just so much fun, especially if it's a high damage build. Then your flies will just absolutely shred the enemies. I hate these enemies so much. Not the blind ones, those are fine, but the ones with the eye open, they really annoy my soul. Greed in the shop, so didn't get an item there, but I guess I did technically get Steam Sale, which is it's a good item, especially for a little bit earlier on. This guy is another one that's an easy boss, especially if you have Tiny Planet. Just, you know, staying far away and making sure you're hitting. Glyph of Balance. I like it. I should have definitely fought the boss first, make sure I, you know, didn't need health, but hey, hindsight is 20/20, right? And I'm attempting to use bombs a little bit more here, just because I do have, you know, some good bomb synergies. And I end up taking experimental treatment. It can sometimes be, you know, stats down, but in the end I got tears up, damage up, so I'm not going to complain about that at all. Yeah, I'm avoiding picking up any health right now because I'm trying to wait until I take a couple more hits. Because if I use my Guppy's Paw right now, I don't get the full effect of it. I'll only get, you know, 2 Spirit Hearts as opposed to 3.
Explosive diarrhea.
I don't know why I used that pill right then. Something just came over me and I really wanted to know what it was, I guess. I always take pills, honestly. I know some people say that it's not worth the risk, but I find that more often than not, you know, it is worth the risk because you can get Tears Up, you can get Balls of Steel, you can get some really good pills. And there's, you know, there's a couple bad ones, of course, but at least once you know what the bad ones are, you won't take it again. And if you know what the good ones are, then you can take those again. So if you find multiple Balls of Steel, I got stuck behind this heart, so I had to take it, unfortunately. So I lost my damage up for a Babylon. But yeah, if you know what the good pills are, you're going to end up taking multiple of those. So it's definitely high reward, and, you know, slightly high risk, but I think it's worth it. and I am completing these floors. I still at this point didn't really know what I was going for. I was like, oh, okay, maybe Mega Satan. And for Mega Satan, I always usually just take my time. Got Iron Bar, nice little damage up, interior effects. Yeah, anytime I'm going for Mega Satan, Delirium, any of those bosses that don't have a timer, I don't really... I like to min-max a lot, and do floor completion, just to give myself the best fighting chance that I have. This is another nice and easy boss with Tiny Planet, just staying far away and hitting where I can. And yeah, that's another example why Tiny Planet is actually a great item, because you can stay diagonal and you can still deal some damage even when they're attacking. So at this point, I had to look at what I was going for because I still didn't quite know. But yeah, I decided, okay, I've got time enough for boss rush, I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then see where to go from there. This was definitely ended up being one of my most overpowered runs. That Montezuma's Revenge start was really great. Getting a more slow effect right there, and got the Spider Baby transformation already.
Soul of Lilith.
I like the Soul of Lilith. I think that's probably my favorite Soul Stone, to be honest. Ended up getting card reading here, deep pockets. I will always pick up deep pockets if I can. Just because you never know if you're going to get money equals power. And if you have deep pockets, then you can get a lot more use out of money equals power, obviously. So I decided... I don't know why I went back and bombed that particular skull. Maybe I was looking for a full card, but ended up getting Dry Baby, so I was like, okay, I am not mad at that. Mom didn't give me too much of an issue on this run. Having little Brimstone and Montezuma's Revenge is really nice. Definitely gonna grab the negative because I do need to finish those completion marks on hard mode. And for my boss rush item, I ended up taking Tech Point 5 because I did want the unlimited range, and it also looks really cool with Tiny Planet. There's some interesting looking things going on. Definitely orbiting tears, orbiting laser, orbiting brimstone. So it looks really cool. Yeah, I would love to hear some of y'all's thoughts on boss rush. What bosses you think are the worst? What bosses are your favorite? I have to say, Gemini is always a great boss to see just because he's easy. I hate Little Gertie and Carrion Queen with a passion. Both of those. Oh, although honestly, with Carrion Queen, those red poops that she puts down on the ground can actually help you out in boss rush because the bosses can damage themselves. But you also have to be careful because they can damage you, obviously. So that's why she's honestly really annoying for me. Hate the Frail, annoying. Hollow's pretty easy, so can't be mad about that. And the Angel, not too bad. I've just now kind of figured out how to dodge those Holy Brimstones. It definitely took me quite a while to figure that out, but usually I can get away without getting hit. Pin and Duper Flies, that's like the easiest wave I've ever seen in my life, so took care of that, no problem. It's interesting how many forms of Monstra there are too. I would be interested to see some other bosses kind of reskinned in that manner. like, I guess Chud has Matriarch, and then Finsteel has Teratoma, and then Dingle has the different champion versions, and then I guess Steven is Gemini reskin as well. So yeah, I would be interested to see if they could add in Boss Rush some of the other like alt path bosses, like Min Min and Wormwood and stuff like that. That would be pretty interesting. So I ended up getting another Lil Brimstone, which I thought was really funny. I honestly didn't know that they could show up after already having one. And then I ended up getting a Conjoined transformation, which is amazing with Tiny Planet. Basically just triples the amount of tiers that you're firing out, and have, you know, 2 little Brimstones doing some work for me. So I ended up getting butt bombs, or sorry, number 2 in that item room, which I really do not like that item. I actually hate it. I know it's nice getting free bombs, but I don't really use bombs that much anyways. So I'm like, I could take it or leave it. And I just end up doing so much damage to myself with those bombs. So in the future, I probably will not take that, just to save myself a little bit of pain and heartache, honestly. I think this is the most interesting out of all the horsemen. I do tend to get hit by him pretty often, but I actually like his design, and I like the attack that he does, where he multiplies and, you know, comes at you. Alright, now into the item room, I found C-section. This is, honestly, I'm really surprised with how common they made this item for how powerful it is. So yeah, I got C-section, and then right off the bat I found the boss room, and you can see with C-section just absolutely demolished Mom's heart. So at this point I was feeling real confident with Hush, and I was like, oh yeah, I got this. Picked up Toxic Shock there, which is nice. I did end up getting Book of Revelations just to get a little bit more HP, because Hush is really, really difficult for me. I always take damage to Hush. So the more HP that you can get, the better, obviously. So I feel pretty good about that. I noticed that I had Mr. Me in the shop, which I was like, oh, thank God, because I didn't end up getting the second key piece. I only have 1 key piece, and I obviously want to do Mega Satan with this build, because as you'll see, just fighting Hush, it does really well. Yeah, it's really cool seeing all the synergies that you can get with C-section. I had a really fun technology run with it. I've had quite a few, and you know, I haven't really seen it with Conjoined and with Tiny Planet yet. But basically, it just fires more babies, and it's really good. You can see just because they're, you know, doing so much DPS, Hush basically just has to keep cycling through his attacks. And it's nice to also have that unlimited range, because, you know, the Tiny Planet is a little bit of a range limiter, but it's nice to have that unlimited range with the Brimstone, Little Brimstone, and the Technology 0.5. So yeah, at this point I'm feeling very, very overpowered. Yeah, at this point I'm really glad that I found Mr. Me, so I can do the Mega Satan fight. Going down first. I decided not to do the Delirium portal because I was like, possibly I can, you know, find that later on and after the Mega Satan fight. got lucky with the red key there, and I'm definitely getting better at finding ultra secret rooms. Like right out the gate, I found the ultra secret room without even exploring the map even a little bit, and ended up getting money is power. So like I mentioned, I already have deep pockets, so basically I'll be getting a lot more money for room clear rewards. So it definitely helps out a lot with my damage, my DPS. I don't think I end up keeping red key. I think I believe I keep Guppy's paw, just because I don't want to end up in a situation where I'm stuck with HP and I have the damage and speed down. I could not wrap my brain around this room. I don't know why, but it was really hard for me. Yeah, I want to start doing some other content besides Isaac as well. I'm a big fan of Fallout, Skyrim. Right now I'm playing Cyberpunk. That's been my other go-to when I'm not playing Isaac. I have so many hours in Isaac. I think I have like 500 or 600 on PC, and then I think on the Switch I have even more. So yeah, it's definitely my comfort game, my game that I'm always reaching for. I really like how it kind of makes your brain work, and you know, you're not just kind of mindlessly doing things. I mean, at a certain point when you get overpowered, obviously, you don't really have to think about what you're doing, but yeah, I decided not to take a bucket of lard because speed down, no thank you. But yeah, I've always liked strategy games. My boyfriend and I will always play Civilization and, you know, fun games like that. Anything where I actually have to think is nice. And I do like, you know, some casual games where it's nice not to think sometimes as well. Like, I'm a big fan of Bloons. Although I guess that is a little bit more strategy too. Yeah, I definitely have a type of games that I like. So finished this floor out. Ended up taking, oh right, I had Mr. Me, not Guppy's Pod. Ended up taking Mr. Me down so I could open up that Mega Satan door, which I did not know that Mr. Me could do that. And luckily I saw someone on Reddit saying that, and this was quite a while ago, that Mr. Me could open the Mega Satan door. So I was like, okay, that's good to know. I kind of filed that information away, and it definitely comes in handy if you're ever in a situation where you don't get the key pieces, which is very, you know, fairly common, considering the fact that it is pretty difficult to get angel deals sometimes. So I ended up grabbing dark matter there. A little bit of a damage up and another tear effect, which is great. And yeah, these butt bombs, I swear, like they're so bad. Thankfully though, having different balance is pretty overpowered, honestly. You can get so many spirit hearts from Glyph of Balance. It is one of the most insane healing items out there. And it's not even technically a healing item. But basically, if you don't have as many HP points or whatever as your other consumables, it, you know, puts more on the ground for you. So definitely always great finds getting Glyph of Balance. Ended up getting the Beelzebub transformation. Definitely avoiding Cursed Eye there because no thanks, I'm good. And I did do a little secret room fishing here. It's crazy. Even with how many hours I have in this game, I'm still not the best at finding secret rooms. I'm sure I'll learn later on, but it's hard for me, honestly. I'm always just guessing. I'm like, oh, maybe it's here, maybe it's here. But I don't know what actually the rules are for it, so yeah. I got Flatstone, which I thought would probably synergize with C-section, but it actually doesn't. And I was really surprised about that. Got 3 dimes there. That was a nice little damage boost with money for power. I thought maybe Mr. Me could open that little spot in the ground, but no. It looks like we need to go deeper, unfortunately. So yeah, get ready to get melted, Mega Satan. Yeah, he stands absolutely no chance if you have even like a halfway decent build. He goes down real quick. Honestly, I struggle a lot more with Hush than Mega Satan. I find him pretty easy, pretty predictable. Whereas with Hush, I still cannot figure him out. Probably just because I haven't done Hush as much, simply because of the time limit on it. And I'm talking all this smack about Mega Satan, but still taking a lot of damage. But yeah, I mentioned in my other video, I do really like Mega Satan's design. I think it's pretty unique, and I like the different segments, different, attacks that he has with the flames and the Mega Blast. I actually just unlocked Mega Blast today, which is basically what you have to do is defeat Mega Satan with every normal character, not every tainted character. And that's exciting. I'm really looking forward to using that item because I love me a Mega Blast. And he's dead already. R.I.P. my man. So I got really lucky. Thankfully, Delirium Portal spawned. Sometimes it doesn't. But yeah, as you can see, I really filled out that post-it note. I had so many missing when I started this run, and I've gotten almost everything. Just missing Mother at this point. I thought this was funny, like chasing me around, but I really thought the spike chest would get opened by Mr. Me and not just have him throw them at you. Oh, and I got really lucky in the void. Got Mama Mega first thing right at the gate. So it made it a lot easier going through the void. Just kind of decimated every single room. Didn't have to spend too much time. I think Mama Mega is another great item. I love using it to open Boss Rush and Hush. Because like I mentioned before, I really do enjoy min-maxing. Because I feel that it gives you the best chance of survival. And gives you the best chance to become overpowered, which obviously is better. The stronger that you can get, the better, in my opinion. Yep, pretty much demolishing every single boss in this floor. The adversary down in seconds. I ended up taking that. I kind of debated it. I hate these hosts. It's so irritating, the fact that you can demolish every single enemy in this game, every single boss, but not a freaking skeleton head. Are you serious?
Experimental.
And those are annoying too. Any enemy that has to pop up, you have to stop firing to help them pop up. I am not a fan. I got the Oh Crap transformation there. I honestly have no idea what it does. But it looks cool. It has like a little poop on my head. I'm gonna have to look that up later because I've I think this is the first time I've ever gotten the oh crap transformation, and I don't even know what items you need. I guess Montezuma's Revenge obviously is a poop item, and then Skatole. Skatole is a very pointless item for me to get though, because I already have Beelzebub, so that's, you know, an effect that's already given with the transformation. So yeah, kind of a pointless item for me to get. Did not take another health up because I didn't want to tank my damage. And the speed, I'm loving just rushing through all these rooms and not worrying about anything. Still haven't found Delirium yet, but we're getting there. We're almost there, and I'm at full HP, which is great. And just getting, you know, my damage up, getting all these coins, which is really helpful. And finally found Delirium, and he did not give me too much grief. Some of these attacks, you know, it's pretty impossible to dodge with the telefragging and weird things that he does, where he'll teleport and then shoot you, and then yeah, it's really weird. So yeah, thankfully I had a strong build going, didn't have any issues with him. And that is it. So great run. Had a lot of fun, especially in the void, just running through all those rooms and not giving a crap about anything. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed another Isaac video. I have a couple more that I'm working on editing. I have my Eve Mother run. I have some Lazarus runs. So yeah, again, let me know if there's anything else y'all would like to see from me, any tutorials, any challenges, anything like that. But yeah, hope y'all have a great rest of your day. Bye.